Hey everybody, it's Phil Struzzo from Select Software Reviews, and this is our first ever Fresh Tech Fridays. The first Friday of the month, we're gonna start to get knowledge out there about different features from existing vendors that we think are interesting, as well as some new startups that maybe should be on your radar. We're doing this for a couple different reasons. One, we realize a lot of people that read our blog, they're sort of like HR tech nerds, and they just love to know what's coming next. They probably don't wanna look at the HRIS that was launched 10 years ago. They're more like, hey, what's the cool new thing with AI, with sourcing, with whatever. We also have this pretty structured way that we vet vendors for our best of list, best ATS, best employee engagement software, whatever. And there's a lot of companies that make it to maybe midway through the funnel. We eliminate a lot of companies really quickly, and then eventually there usually are 8 to 10 vendors that were yeah, these are the best. But there's actually a decent amount of companies in this sort of middle bucket that don't quite make the best list. And maybe it's because they're just too nascent and we're well, you've only got, 500K of revenue. We don't want to put you in front of all of our readers. But what you're doing is actually pretty cool. And if people know that you're a new company, maybe you've got some interesting features, people should know about you. And so Fresh Tech Fridays is a great venue for us to tell you guys about those companies that will probably eventually be on these best of lists, but maybe just aren't quite there yet. The other is just new stuff, right? So there's all these vendors out there that are constantly innovating, especially in the environment that we're in, the remote work stuff, remote interviewing, onboarding, etc. There's a lot of companies that are releasing features really quickly, and we want to provide a venue for people to find out about these features, and also to comment, interact with the vendors and be hey, why don't you do this? Or how'd you come up with that? Or I would have done this differently. So please shoot me an email, Phil@Select Software Reviews, if you have any feedback on Fresh Tech Fridays. Let us know if there is a technology that we should be featuring the next time that we do this, and enjoy the fresh tech.